Hi there, everybody. My name's Ashley Blevins. I'm the Education Director for GCPA, and this video is an orientation video for our Aladdin Kids production camps this summer. So this video has information that will serve both the June and the July camps, and I just wanted to give you guys some details, some logistics, walk you through a few things so you know what to expect over the next, over your 2 weeks of camp. So first I wanted to introduce you to the creative team. So this lovely lady here, this is Miss Gina, and this is Miss Anna. And Gina is a wonderful director and choreographer and dancer. And she's going to be great doing movement with the kids and directing the scenes. And Miss Anna is a beautiful vocalist, and she'll be doing vocals with the actors as well as some directing with them. Really, really, really great ladies, and I'm really excited that they get to work with your kiddos. This lovely lady here is Beth. Beth is our stage manager. She's one of our interns this summer, and we're really excited to have her as a stage manager. So that's Beth. And then over to my right, this is Mila. Mila is our production assistant. And again, just great girls. They both have performed in numerous GCPA shows, and we are really, really excited to have them joining us on the creative team of Aladdin. One more person you might run into, this is Miss Lori. She is our managing director, as well as she does all of our business and administration, and so she's a great person to talk to about tickets, t-shirts, any businessy logistical things she can help you with as well, and you may be running into her some when you're around, as well as myself. So yes, so there you go. There's your team. Feel free to call or text the GCPA phone number, that 314-635-8608. And you can always email me at education@gcpastl.org. I will be in and out and around very much as well, so I'm sure we'll be seeing each other. Next, I just want to talk to you about where we're going to be rehearsing. So many of you have already been here. This is our Tower Grove location at the 4926 Reber Place address. So this is a brick school building on the campus of the Journey Church, and it sits just a little bit south of Kings Highway on Reber. There's one other brick building right at the corner of Reber and Kings Highway. So if you haven't ever been before, sometimes people will get that confused with where we are. This school is just a little bit further down from that. So come on down Reber and you'll see the school. This school is also home to South City Community School. And this picture is actually out of date. Now there's a great big sign that says South City Community School on top of those doors. So pretty easy to find once you know what you're looking for. So that's where you'll come for rehearsals over the first week of camp. Just a couple of things about our policies and procedures for check-in and that sort of thing. So the school has a policy that the doors remain locked at all times, and there is video and audio monitoring of the doors. And that's just for the safety and security of all the kids who come in and out and the teachers. So when you arrive, the doors will be locked, and there is a doorbell at the front, and you can ring the bell. And one of the GCPA staff will be monitoring the door, and so we'll be able to look and see who you are, and let you in, give you access to the building. So just know that when you come, you'll need to do that. If you ring the bell a couple times and there's no answer, go ahead and call or text that GCPA phone number, that 635-8608, and we'll get someone to come and let you in. And so when you guys come in every day, there will be a sign-in sheet in the classroom. And so you will initial in your actors, and same thing when you come to pick them up, just initial them out. We do ask that you actually come in and walk the actors into the room, as opposed to dropping them off outside the front of the building. And again, that's just for safety reasons, and so that we know and that you know from the time they're entering the door till the time they're getting up to the room that they have adult eyes on them. So that'll be your sign in and sign out every day. When you come on the first day, there will be additional staff there to get you checked in, make sure all your information's correct, show you where to go, where the bathroom is, all that stuff. We do take 2 snack breaks during the day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, as well as lunch break in the middle of the day. So please come stocked with food and water and drinks and stuff like that. There is a water fountain that you can fill up a bottle. And GCPA also will have snacks and bottles of water available to purchase for $1. So feel free to send some cash with the kiddos if they want some extra snacks and or drinks. So that's pretty much it for the logistics in the building, I think. So let me switch over to showing you the theater space, and this is where we will be for the second week. We've gone back and forth a little bit in the schedule about exactly when we will move to this space, but it's looking like the best timing to do that is going to be in the theater for the entire second week. So starting on that second Monday, that second week of your camp, we'll begin meeting and rehearsing here. This is Southampton Presbyterian Church, and it is home to KTK Productions. And so the bottom level, the basement level of the church has been renovated into a fully outfitted theater, and it's wonderful. GCPA has been at KTK Productions since we started, and we have had many shows there, and it's a really great place to be. So we're excited to bring Aladdin to KTK. This picture is of the front of the church, and that's actually on a street called Connecticut, I believe. And so if you are using a GPS to get there, the address for KTK Productions is Mackland, 4716 Mackland. And so Mackland actually comes up the right side of the building, the west side of the building, and there is a side door and side entrance, and that's actually the main one that we use to go in and out of. So you can go ahead and come on down Mackland and enter that side entrance on Mackland. There is street parking only, so just be aware of that as you're planning time to get down there for drop off and pick up. And again, we do ask that you walk into the building with the actors to sign them in and out. So just keep that in mind as you plan your timing of your travel. And this building, KTK Productions, is only about 10 minutes south from our Tower Grove location. So it's all in the same area. The neighborhoods are great. There's some great local places to get coffee and eat, and so I encourage you to take advantage of that, and I'd be happy to make some recommendations if you're not familiar with the area. So we'll be at KTK for the second week, and you should have all of the dates of the performances and the goings-on that second week. But so the actors will perform twice on Friday, the final day of their camp. We'll have a 3 o'clock show and a 6 o'clock show. And tickets are on sale now for those productions. We are selling tickets for $5, and children under the age of 3 can attend for free. There is a way to purchase those free tickets online as well, just so that we can keep track of how many seats we actually are filling so that we don't oversell. And so it is a limited seating in the theater, so I encourage you to go ahead and get those seats as soon as you can. So you can purchase tickets online. You can also purchase them if you run into myself or to Lori. We can take care of that in person for you. The creative team, Miss Gina, Miss Anna, they're going to be focused on running the rehearsals, so they won't have ticket responsibilities, but you can email me, or you can grab me or Lori, or just go online. And so let me show you now where to find those tickets online. So if you go to our website, just gcpastl.org, and you go right to the center here where it says GCPA Youth Theater, and that drop-down menu happens. You go down to tickets and sponsorships. And then we should be the first one, Aladdin Kids, right there. So you click on that, and then that brings you up to the ticketing page, and all the information is there, so you can choose adult or child. You can choose the day and the date. So tickets are on sale for both the June and the July performances. So you'll select the tickets you want, you'll add them to your cart. Your cart appears up at the upper right-hand corner of your screen. If you're not seeing that, that happens sometimes when people are trying to make purchases. It probably didn't register for whatever reason, your purchases, so you can just do it again and then try again with that cart. You got to see that upper right-hand cart icon up there for that to have worked. Another way to access the ticketing webpage, and this is what we encourage people to pass on to friends and family who might want to purchase tickets, is to go to www.gcpastl.org/tickets. It's just an easy URL to remember, and so that's how we give it out to the public. So you go there, and it lists all the tickets that we currently have available for purchase. And you can see Aladdin is at the top, so you just click, and it takes you right back to that ticketing page that we were just looking at. So if that's an easier link to pass on to people who want to buy tickets, that is probably the easiest one to give to folks, is that gcpastl.org/tickets. Also, along the lines of tickets, because seating is limited in the theater, we are also opening up a dress rehearsal on Thursday to family only. So it's called an invited dress rehearsal, and we're going to start out by offering each actor up to 4 seats or 4 tickets at the invited dress. And so this is just for parents and immediate family who want to see it an extra time, or if you're in a situation where someone's not available to come on Friday and can only come Thursday, you can come to the invited dress rehearsal. And so we will be sending out information about how you can indicate to us how many of those seats you would like reserved for the invited dress. And it is the kind of thing where the numbers are a bit flexible. So if you need 6 seats instead of 4 or that sort of thing, it will probably even out. But we're just going to start by offering 4 to each actor and see if that gets everybody covered so they can come and see a performance. The dress rehearsal does always carry the caveat that not everything may be quite ready. There might be finishing touches that need to happen, and it's still a dress rehearsal. So just keep that in mind as you think about who you might want to invite to that, or what your expectations for that might be. But I'm sure it's going to be amazing. So we got that. Oh, and one more thing, strike. If you've done a show before, the word that we use to describe taking down the set is called strike. So we strike the set at the end after the last performance. We do not require actors this young to stay for strike. Our older actors are used to being required to stay and help with strike. We're not going to require our little ones to do that because it's going to be the end of a long day and they're going to be tired and ready for bed, etc. So it's not required. However, we ask that any actors and or family members who are able to stay and help for strike, we would really, really appreciate that. It's not going to take too long, especially for the June one, because we don't have to actually take everything apart. We just have to move it and store it at KTK until we can pull it back out again for July. So June actually gets kind of a break. It'll be a little more intensive in July to actually take everything apart and remove it from the theater. But yeah, if you can stay for strike, it's probably going to take about an hour to an hour and a half. So not too bad to get everything all put together. So if you're interested in helping out with strike, please mark your calendars for that and let one of us know. And there might also be some additional volunteer opportunities. Our set designer, Christy, is amazing, and she is building a beautiful, beautiful set. At this point, she's shooting to load in the set on the second Monday. So that would be June the 18th, I think. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20th, something like that. 19th, 20th. I can't count right now. I'm so tired. But that second Monday, she's going to load in. And so there might be some additional volunteer opportunities there if you want to come and help get the set into the theater and built up. We may also have some front of house needs from parents, like taking tickets and helping with just managing front of house and that sort of thing. Definitely we'll be looking for 1 or 2 backstage moms, things like that. GCPA provides pizza in between shows on Friday, so we'll cover dinner for the kids, but a lot of times parents like to supplement that with fruit or veggies or snacks or bags of chips or whatever, or granola bars. So if you're interested in bringing food or drinks, juice boxes, that kind of thing, particularly on Friday for that last production day that's a longer day, that would be great. And so again, just let us know, and I'll be sending home some more information with a more specific way to indicate what you might like to be involved in helping with. One thing I forgot to cover was costumes. A lot of people ask, what do I need to buy for my kid's costume? And so we have a wonderful costumer. Her name is Tracy, and she is going to costume the entire show. So the goal is that you will not need to provide anything, which is great. And so Tracy will be there on the first day to take measurements, and then she'll begin to build the costumes. And so if there are things that we do end up needing you to bring, if there are things we need you to bring, we will let you know, but you don't need to plan to purchase anything at this point. We do always recommend to our actors that it's a good idea to have some kind of base on the bottom underneath your costume. So for boys, that's usually a white or black t-shirt, and some black shorts, something like that, or a leotard if boys want to wear a leotard. Leotard for girls works, or a tank top and just some fitted sportswear kind of shorts. Tights are good and fine and helpful. We'll communicate some more specifics about shoes, but likely for many actors, they prefer to wear some kind of jazz shoe, either a black or a skin-colored jazz shoe, and so that is an option as well. And GCPA does have a large number of child-sized jazz shoes available to borrow. So if you would like to try some out and borrow some jazz shoes, let us know. We can fit you and let you borrow some jazz shoes for the duration of the production camp with us. So don't feel like you have to run out and purchase all this fancy stuff. Just the basic, something under the costume. We'll figure out the shoes, and we'll go from there. Also, I forgot to mention about casting and just the first couple of days, what that's going to be like. So the first day is just kind of getting to know you. It's fun. We play games and just get comfortable together as a cast. And then the actors will learn selections from a few different numbers from the songs in preparation for auditions. And so we audition on Tuesday of the first week. And so the actors will have a chance to let the directors know what parts they're interested in. They'll be able to sing a couple of different parts of different songs to audition with. And that's part of the education component of this camp. The directors will walk everybody through what an audition is like and what you're supposed to do and how to deal with nerves and stuff like that. So it's a really great experience for young actors, and it's really fun for them to get to kind of try out a low pressure audition. So we'll audition the actors on Tuesday, and then the directors will cast pretty much right away. We email the cast list home on Tuesday night, so you'll be able to see with your actor and celebrate on Tuesday night as those parts come through. And then beginning on Wednesday, the directors will really dive in hardcore into the show, and start putting it all together with the actors in their roles. And the scripts will be available. I believe we'll hand out scripts on Monday, and then actors will just need to bring those scripts back with them every day to rehearsal. The scripts are yours to keep, and so feel free to write in them, highlight them, do whatever you want with them. Just make sure that they come back to every rehearsal so that actors are able to use them in rehearsal and then take them home to practice with at home. And of course, I would recommend that you not mark things up too much until everything is cast, so you're not highlighting the wrong part or something like that. So, but those are yours to keep, and that will be fun. Speaking of yours to keep, t-shirts. So we provide t-shirts, one complimentary t-shirt to our actors. It's part of your production fee. So we'll be getting t-shirt sizes. Family members or whoever, anybody, are welcome to purchase additional t-shirts. They will be $12 each for additional shirts. And they are also already available online. And I can send you guys a link, a purchase link for those t-shirts. So if you want to have one with your kiddos, feel free to purchase one and we'll get that ordered for you as well. And then last thing, I promise. So we send a lot of information home throughout the course of the camp. You'll be getting updates from me via email. We also do a lot of e-blasts, like email newsletters, and we'll have information coming through that way. So if you're on our mailing list, please subscribe. We'd love to make sure that you're getting the most up-to-date information the fastest. We also do a lot of social media posting, so it's kind of fun to be on Facebook and see those rehearsal photos come through and things like that. So like us on Facebook, share our posts. We're also on Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr. So we would love to be able to share with you in that way as well. And for you to be able to share with your friends, invite them to the show and things like that. So make sure that you're plugged into us through social media also. All right, well, I think that is about it from me and all the big stuff. Of course, if you have questions or needs, please call or email at any time. We are all here to make your experience the best that it can be, and we are so excited to get started.